Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Advanced Wars Days of Ruin Tiny Wars replay. On top right side as a blue Tabitha, we got Slavodan. I butchered that name well enough. Spawn on bottom left side as the red Lynn, we got WoozyInk. And the first thing I immediately notice is there's rain on this map. Is this a random weather map? Rainy, default rainy? It's just me that this is a permanent rain map, so both these players are going to have to heavily rely on recons and things of that sort. So this should be interesting. Lynn is of course unchanged for the cartridge counterpart, has standard boarding cost, 1 raise, 30, 60, 60. All units get plus 10, plus 10. Ground units get plus 20 additional for offense and defense. And of course, she does have her superpower, plus 2 vision to see through hiding places. And I'm assuming that overrides rain, but I honestly don't know what takes precedent, or how these that mathematically change. And Tabitha is of course unchanged for the cartridge counterpart, has standard boarding cost, 0 raise, 30, 60, 60. And of course all units in her steel zone plus 60, plus 60, and of course she has a storm meteor for her superpower. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is permanent rain, which means you have no vision. You have to rely on flares, recon, and mobile units. And let's see, I can see in this map there is airports in the corners. There's also a pair of cities safely behind them, but you require that said airport as well. And I just realized this map still has shores though, so if there's a Greyfield player and pulls out a rig, he could pull out battleships. Though there will be some traversal issues with this shore tile here, so you gotta pick one side. So a proxy aircraft carrier, if you're playing Greyfield, and spend all your superpower to pull out a temporary seaport and aircraft carrier. Be expensive, but possible. Yep, this definitely does look like permanent rain. So, yeah. Both players are going to be blind, so blind. That means also recons have only one vision as well, so recons are only used for mobility passes. Tank to put on the field, infantry as well, and base skip. So, flares are still useful, recons not so much. This map offers a lot of forests and planes, so not good for recons for mobility wise. And funny thing as well, the hiding capacity of various terrains such as cities and forests means nothing in permanent rain, because you still have to be at point blank range to spot something. So hiding places don't exist, just out of vision, out of sight and out of mind. Tabitha has loaded herself up to her tank and pushes her way forward. Lynn does not have any counter to it and throws the tank in the rolling spot. The bases are in a nice line north and south, but the HQ in this case is a little bit exposed. On easy, you got infantry unit there to get some quick power charge. Of course, Tabitha should go for a flare relatively soon, just a spot for this tank. She does have a airport. Flare, A tier, that's I understand why going for A tier, and it does go spawn towards the direction of the airport. Does go for T-copter there, so airport was the A tier is not super necessary, but that T-copter could push forward a little bit, then pull back and grab these. He does not have to grab one of these guys, you can always get a bait infantry back here and then drop it off. Lynn does load herself in this tank there. Right now it has a plus 50 total. Versus plus 80, plus 80. Nukes another bike there. 20 energy. And Lynn can't spot this tank next turn. No, wait, she can by putting infantry on top of the city there. This infantry cannot spot the tank and allow the tank to push forward. No vision, just intuition. Yep. Nope, does not spot the tank there. This infantry unit needs to get onto on the city. And nope, no first strike there. Does get some energy there from hitting that infantry unit there. Tabitha has 19 units there for 22. She did commit quite a bit of base skips so far this game. Lynn has a pretty healthy number of infantry. It looks like that tank is unspottable now. The forest at least still provides 3 defense stars, so she has right now 100% 10 defense. Yeah, the rain just really threw me a loop. The A tier has a easy target practice in front of him, but just simply no vision of all those targets. This infantry unit there can interrupt the capture at least. 19 to 18. Feels like Lynn's doing some great early engagements there, and I feel like Lynn's in a better position. Tabitha is more like in a position to make power plays, and now she has +1 radius. This one she becomes hyper lethal. Now she can break through this wall no problem. Remember as well, when it comes to Tabitha's meteor, the firestorm, follows the same properties of Stern's meteor, so it has 3 targeting priorities, I believe. The anti-foot soldier, the anti-infant, the anti-HP, the anti-value, or the anti-indirect, where indirect is worth twice as amount. Does double tap that tank there, but thanks to this extra defense there, does override the extra offense here. And this tank can push forward, get a good shot on that tank there. I feel like Tabitha's in a good position next turn. The plus of pain, both of them have a plus of pain right now. Flare fired. Does not. Huh, I think that may have been a bad play there. Yosek takes 4, yeah. Probably should have gone for that shot and have the command tank strike the command tank. So this medium tank is lurking on the city. She could fall back and get a 9 energy there from this infantry unit, then she'll be at close to 10 energy there. I think it would have been better to go for the 9 health infantry there. Keep her units a little bit more consolidated. She's at 55 energy right now. 59 energy. Ooh, yeah, that last this infantry unit there should have done this. That would be 5 damage, which means she would have had her superpower, or at least +1 radius. Now she's just 1 energy short, and I think having her get her superpower possible next turn could be devastating, to say the least. It's always going to be devastating. Good shot there. Though if she doesn't get a... You have to look at this. Now, Lynn played it very smart. She prevented so any additional power charge from the... She did not donate any additional power charge with smart positioning there. And she would have, a meteorite or the firestorm would have nuked this force. The Sword of Damocles is hanging over Lynn's head. And there's a +1 radius. Good shot there. Finish off that unit there. Has a little bit of a meat shield. No anti-air in this region take through that battlecopter. The infantry unit can of course get hit. Won't be able to strike from this side with any decent force. We'll be able to perhaps double tap from this side. Oh, she does find a reach around. And managed to take out Tabitha's command tank. No firestorm. And now Lynn almost has her ability, which would provide her all of her ground units +30/+30. Not to mention... Oh, and surrounds the battlecopter. Very nice. Yeah, I think Tabitha could have played that much better. She was 1 inch short, and she could have easily gotten that. My first idea was for her to be a bit more defensive about it, which was probably also another good option. Triple stock there. The rain. And triple stuck there could have been game ending as well. artillery infantry. Ends her 106 versus 102, so she's slightly ahead. But we know the shooting gallery in front of her. She's at 59 energy, and it's easy to get her a superpower. The +1 3 radius for her very powerful CO zone is also pretty good as well. Gathering 2 properties down south, which will even out the income. Tabitha has finally gone for a transport copter. Yep, right now 120 versus 91 plus the 21, so only slightly behind at the moment. Triple artillery. Oh, we got the superpower, and does give her vision. Not great vision, but she also doesn't worry about any hiding spots. And we'll even take time to pick up that infantry on the island. So the infantry's island vacation will come to end. Though it was very stormy weather, so couldn't enjoy the nice beaches. Though probably would be good surfing weather. Just dangerous surfing weather. Battlecopter, bike, and flare. I'll just wait out the turn there. Lynn wasn't super aggressive that turn. Maybe she was planning to spot a whole bunch of stuff and attack it, but she didn't, so that superpower overall felt like a big waste. And going for a temporary airport. Just over repositioned forces, both sides do not want to advance into the fog. Battlecopter. Right now, it looks like Isabella only has, not Isabella, Lynn only has one ATR in the field and one battlecopter, so she's a little bit vulnerable to aircraft. Tabitha has 3 battlecopters. He's gonna nuke that one unit there. The battlecopter is surrounded, at least from this side. This battlecopter can at least get on top of the river and fire. Or should I call it a pond? Double flare there, very nice. Broke on through. Decides not to take a shot down Tabitha's command copter, just get the ATR in range. Things about the mountains, if she thinks there's an ATR down south, she can simply just rotate around, but there's also an ATR there now. Interrupts that capture there. Both players at 21,000, though this will change up north. Does strike the tank there. Tabitha has now 2 kills, which means 20 energy. If she gets struck by ATR, it may not be able to get the 30 energy, which means no +1 CO zone, where she becomes lethal and becomes a wall breaker. Right now she's just assassin or duelist. ATR, infantry, and another battlecopter. 153 versus 153. And does push down south. And ATR in range. Does get a great shot there. It's down to 2 health. Should be safe enough for now. Does take out the command copter entirely. There's CO a anti-air. Now probably CO the battlecopter. Lynn's overall playing this game very well. Does seal the battlecopter. A couple flares there. Battlecopter, anti-air, and double base skip. Rocket strikes the artillery. Then has a very good battle line. She ends the turn of 188 versus 128 starting. So she's about a turn or two ahead. Closer to 2 turns. Rocket bike and bike. Let's get a good shot there. So I'm gonna flip another property. Nice off that unit there. The wind tank does fall back. Yep. But this time Lynn does have a full 60. And her next superpower is available. I think she may be able to end the game next turn with all the extra spotting there. Tabitha is actually attacking now. Trying to make something happen. There's 1 kill there, 10 energy. It's the anti-air. Looks like Tabitha's making a good breakthrough on the left flank. And Tabitha goes for a full bomber. And double base skip. Lynn may pop her superpower this turn. It does pop it. It has spotting of everything in the front line now. Good shot there from the mech. Hits another good mech shot there. Hits the artillery. Battlecopter gets thrown at Battlecopter. Battlecopter gets shot down. There's the tank there. Tank will strike tank. Of course, she does now +30 global. Very handy. Takes out the rocket there. Thanks to actual spotting. And looks like Tabitha's just getting completely swept. Battlecopter. Anti-air bike and mech. Ends turn with 204, and Tabitha has right now 88 with her day-to-day. Without her day-to-day, at least. And it doesn't look good for Tabitha, and does resign there. Yep, I think Tabitha not getting her first superpower was a critical mistake. This Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.